channel. If it's your first time here, a warm welcome to you, and to my returning subscribers, my day one, thank you so much for returning back here to another video with Ria. On this channel, I give you the scoops on life abroad, specifically the life in Germany. So make sure that you are subscribed so that you are notified next time I upload a new video. Since we'll be talking so much about life in Germany, I thought in today's video, let me give you some interesting facts or cool facts about Germany. And here it goes. Germany is officially known as Federal Republic of Germany, or as they call it in German, Deutschland or Bundesrepublik Deutschland. It is located in Central Europe and it shares borders with nearby countries like Denmark, Poland, Czech Republic, Belgium, Austria, just to name a few. I will insert for you a picture up here just to see where it is located on the map. The country has a population of above 83 million people. That's quite a large population compared to Namibia, where I come from. We have a population of 2.6 million people. I know that's quite a small population, but yeah, Germany doesn't come close to countries like Nigeria in Africa, where we have above 200 million people. So if you compare Germany and Nigeria, that's quite still a small population. The capital city of Germany is called Berlin, and it's in the northern part of the country. One thing about the Germans, they love their rules, especially when it comes to the road. You're not supposed to be crossing streets where there is no pedestrian crossing. So they will give you funny stares when you are crossing the road illegally. I remember when I came to Germany, to the traffic light, so it was red and there were no oncoming cars, and people were still standing waiting for the traffic lights to become green. And that was so new to me, because I'm used to, if there's no oncoming cars and the traffic lights are still red, I crossed the road. So that was quite kind of shock for me when I got here. About 65% of the highways in Germany have no speed limit, and that's what they call the Autobahn. And also, you are not supposed to run out of fuel on the highway. It is illegal in Germany. So if your pockets are not loaded, make sure that you don't go out with your car. Maybe you can use other forms of transport like the train, bus, or take a bicycle if you can, but don't get stuck on the highway. You'll get a fine. One interesting fact that I came across was the fact that prisoners in Germany do not get punishment for trying to escape from jail. They say that it's a basic human instinct to want to be free, so they let them try to escape. They don't get any punishment. But I'm then curious to know, do the prisoners here try to escape, given the right that they are given to escape if they wish to? So if we have somebody from Germany or anybody that knows, please put down in the comment box and let me know if prisoners do try to escape here, or has there been any cases where people tried to escape from prison. And guess what? There's actually a law that governs the names of the babies in Germany. They say that given the infant's gender, the name should be obvious. So the name of the baby should reflect the gender, and the civil registration office can actually decline or reject names that don't comply with that law. So before you pick out a name for your baby, make sure that it complies with the German law. And one thing about the Germans, they can be quite straightforward and direct. They tell it as it is, and they will call you out for any inappropriate action. But don't take offense when this happens. Germans literally do this with one another. So yeah, it's just how they are. It's their culture. It's within them. Don't take offense. They are generally not a fan of small talks. They see no point. They see it as a waste of time. That was quite strange for me when I got here, because I'm used to life in Namibia, where you talk to everyone. You talk to your neighbors. You have small talks. How are you doing? How's life? How are the kids? You go to the cashier, you are talking to everybody, and you don't put in an effort to have a discussion with anybody. It just happens. But here you sort of need to make it intentional to go out there and look for people to talk to. If that doesn't happen, a day, 2 days can go by without talking to anyone. And I feel it's quite sad and lonely, and that is not good for anybody's mental state. We all need human interactions at some point or another in order to be functional in our life. Now, this one surprised me quite a lot. The German law states that Sundays are for resting and silence, and all neighbors are expected to be quiet. So you are not allowed to be cleaning on Sunday, and all the grocery shops, retail clothing shops, everything is closed on Sunday. What's usually open are the cafes, because what's a Sunday without coffee, tea, and some cake for a German? If you have not heard of this one yet, education is free in Germany. That's from kindergarten, primary school, secondary school, university, but there are also private institutions, so you have a choice whether to take your child to a public or a private school. But from what I've heard is both private and public, the education is the same, so there's not much of a difference, and I love that. Moving on to the language spoken here, the official language in Germany is called German or Deutsch, and very few people here speak English. They say that German is the third most popular taught language in the world, and it has about 35 dialects. Don't ask me which dialect I speak, I just know I speak a little bit of German. Apparently the language shares 60% of its vocabulary with English. I don't know how true that is, because I'm still not able to speak German, and I of course speak English. I don't know. German is the official language in other countries like Austria and Liechtenstein, and also one of the official languages in Switzerland and Luxembourg. Some facts about German food and drinks. One thing about the Germans, they love their beer. I thought people in Namibia drink a lot until I came to Germany. They have about 1,200 different types of beer. And there are over 1,200 breweries here in Germany that produces over 5,000 brand of beers. And they say that Germany is the second largest beer consumer here in Europe. And in the state of Bavaria, beer is actually considered as food. No wonder Germany is considered to have the biggest beer festival in the world. That's called Oktoberfest. Even though the festival is called Oktoberfest, it actually starts in September and it runs through to the beginning of October. The Germans also love their bread. They have 300 types of bread and over 1,000 types of sausages. One of their most popular street food will be pommes und Wurst. That's more like chips in Russian. When it comes to the German invention, we know that Germans are very good with their hands, and the most popular cars are produced in Germany. Those are your BMW, Volkswagen, Audis, BMW, Porsche. I was actually at the Porsche Museum in Stuttgart, and it's quite a good atmosphere to be in, even though I'm not really a fan of cars, but I found it really fascinating and interesting. Other inventions include the light bulb, so we should be thanking the Germans for the light bulbs that we currently have. Who knows, maybe there wouldn't have been any other inventions to date. And your automated calculators, inventions like insulin that is usually used for people with diabetes, and petrol engine and jet engine, just to mention a few. What are German interesting facts without mentioning their love for football? They say that there are more football fan clubs in Germany than there are anywhere else in the world, and the German Premier League is called Bundesliga, and it has two of the most popular teams called Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund. And not to forget, the German football team has won 4 World Cups so far, making it the joint second most successful nation in the tournament. Now moving on to some geographical facts about the country. About 30% of the country is covered in forest and woodland, and the country is commonly known as a holiday destination for many people because of its major city like Hamburg and Berlin, and for its natural areas like the Black Forest and the Alps. Yeah, Berlin is quite a big city. It has the biggest train station in Europe. It's about 9 times bigger than Paris and has more bridges than Venice. Venice is an island on the northern east of Italy. I was there. It's quite a beautiful place, and I think it's the most peaceful place I have been so far in my life. I went for sightseeing, and I also had some gondola tour. So if you find yourself in Venice, make sure to go on a gondola ride. And also, the German people love to travel. They say apparently Germans spend more money than any other nation on their holiday. Now time for some cool facts about Christmas in Germany. And just so you know, the tradition of Christmas tree actually originated from Germany. Germans love their Christmas. And that's why beginning of December, throughout the whole of December, Germans are preparing for Christmas. Beginning of December, they are already setting up their Christmas tree, their Christmas lights, and it's a whole Christmas fever here in Germany. Their regular Christmas treats include cookies and some fruit cake, as well as some sweet bread. Another interesting fact that I found out related to Christmas was children here don't write letters to Santa Claus, but rather they have Saint Nicholas. You know, the Father Christmas with the red and the white and the beard. Here they call it Saint Nicholas. And last but not least, we can all thank the Germans for the Christmas song called The Silent Night. You know that song? It goes like, Silent night, silent night. Honestly, let me play the song for you. Those are the most interesting facts that I found interesting for me when I moved here. I'm sure somebody else will have a different opinion, but let me know from today's video if there is something that you picked up to be interesting. Put it down in the comment box. If you have also heard of any other cool facts, let me know and tell me what you thought about today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, take care of yourself. Bye.